Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to Citywide Blackout, your home for music, movies, and more. I'm your host, Max Bowen. For this episode, I'm talking with LA-based pop artist YAQI. She recently dropped her newest song, I'm On It. We dive into the sound of the song, her really precise rapping style, and how this all came together over a 6-hour session. Now, music is not all that YAQI does. She's also a model and actress, and we talk about her time at the New York Film Academy and the many short films she's been a part of. Interestingly enough, she's really good at being the bad guy, which is kind of concerning, but still very, very cool. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. It is so good to have you here. It's good to be back. We've took a couple weeks off to deal with some personal things, but Citywide returns. I am so happy to have you here, and I just hope everyone's year is off has been off to a good start. You're feeling a little more hopeful, a little more positive. You're kind of making those goals happen. You're making some progress in life. Just if you're like me on the East Coast, you probably spent the last week basically digging out from a monster 2-foot blizzard, and we're preparing for another storm. Hooray! Why do I live here exactly? But you know what? For my next guest, that is not a concern, because where she is, it is probably 75 degrees out and sunny and nice, and she has no idea what snow is. It's some kind of weird urban myth that they used to scare kids. Look out, winter's gonna get you. I am joined by YAQI, and folks, if you are hearing the name for the first time, trust me, you do not want to forget it. Checking out her new single, I'm On It, was dropped last December. It is a wonderful musical concoction, but we're going to dive more into that. YAQI, welcome to the show. It is so cool to have you here.
Hi, hello, Max. I'm so happy to be here.
All right. Well, there is so much to get into here, but I want to start by kind of turning back the clock a little bit and looking at your own musical background. So you began performing in China and then eventually making your way to the U.S. I'd like to ask about your early days performing, how you kind of got started in music.
Oh, I started to started to sing when I was very young because at that time I was shy and my dad take me out. He took me out and sing in public all the time because he wants me to be bold, fearless. Yeah. So I think from maybe 6 years old, I already start performing singing in public.
It is hard to think of you as a shy person because watching your music videos, of course, hearing your music, you have such a power and a presence. How did that sort of come about? How did you kind of grow to be more confident to say, yes, I can sing and perform and be in front of people?
I think it's all about the way my dad, my parents raised me, and they want me to be to in that way, to be bold and fearless and not shy in front of people. So and music, because they told me I have a great how can rhythm, because when I listen to the music, I just automatically dancing along with the music, with the beats. So yeah, I think that's more about natural.
Okay, I get you. I get you. I personally could never do that. I could not get in front of a stage and talk to people like I can do this. This is fine because it's just you and me talking. But if I was in front of a crowd of say thousands, I would probably just throw up on stage. That'd be it. I'd be done.
Oh, believe me, if you do it for 10 years, you're gonna be good at it.
Oh, okay. So I should get started now then.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All
Yeah.
right. So what happened that you eventually moved to the States and settled in LA?
2 years ago.
Wow.
And yeah, 2 years ago, I moved to LA from China. And because before I made C-pop music, Chinese pop
Hmm.
music. And I really wanted to I think, oh, I like American pop. I want to make pop. So I want to go to America, find great producers and collab with them. So I just moved from Beijing to LA. And actually, at that time, I also want to get my master's degree for acting because I'm also an actress. So yeah, I moved to LA. I start my school Yeah, and I graduated last May.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. So, all right. So to recap, 2 years ago you moved here, of course, just as the world was basically coming to this grinding halt. So shows weren't possible, things like that. When you got here, what was it like for you?
Oh, it's it's been hard because when I got here, I think it's 2019 September, and I have no family here, uh, zero friend here. It's just me by myself, and yeah, I started building my relationship here. Now I have like friends and yeah, like close friends here. But at that time, it was I was really like lonely.
Hmm.
It's all by myself.
Yeah, I'll bet. I'll
Yeah.
bet. I mean, like you come here for the first. Now, was this your first time in the states?
No, 4 years ago, I went to New York. Like I stayed there for 3 months.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, like,
Was that just
mhm.
like a vacation, personal thing?
Yeah, it's like a vacation, like 3 months vacation. And I went there. I learned some singing skill, like from a lady. So it's
Oh,
also like studying, like singing, studying.
yeah.
Uh, that's yeah. Hmm.
Okay. I also wanted to ask. You mentioned that early on you made Chinese pop. Of course, one of your biggest singles being "Summer Bala." How would you say Chinese pop kind of stands apart from like American pop or J pop or K pop?
Well, this is the for me is a difficult question because I actually asked a lot of my friends, like, what do you think? Like, what's the difference between J-pop, K-pop, C-pop? They cannot tell me. From my point of view, it's like, oh, maybe it's about the beats, or I think, yeah, it's more about the beats.
Okay, yeah, because I listened to a fair amount of J-pop and K-pop, and I can't tell the
Mhm.
difference honestly. Like I can't really say if there's any major difference between those two styles, except for the language, obviously, but the beats maybe.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay,
Of course, the language is different because
yeah,
it's Japanese, Korean, Chinese.
yeah. well, those are like the obvious differences. We're talking more
Yeah,
about the style,
I know.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Uh-huh,
All
right.
right. So you come to this country, you don't know anyone, you've got no connections, you're just totally like new here. What's the first thing you did?
The first thing, I have no time to think about other things because the school is intense. Yeah, and the instructors told us if you don't feel the stress, the pressure, it's not right because it's the master's degree. So we got to read a lot of books and write a lot of essay articles, like for the school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, yeah.
Oh. What was the school you went to?
NIFA, New York Film Academy,
Oh,
on
cool.
the campus. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very
Mhm.
cool. All right. All right. So you come here to study acting. You're also doing music. What would you say is the breakdown of your life? Like, are you like an actress who sings? Are you a singer who acts? Are the two kind of like even for you?
I'm more like a performer
Okay.
because for me, yeah, the singing on stage or singing is a performance. Acting is yeah one kind of performance too. So I see myself as a performer. It's just for me, it's different personality. If you yeah, it's you got to balance all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
And I think balance is definitely a major theme in your single "I'm on It," which we mentioned earlier, dropped out December 9th.
Yeah.
This song is really a song about like self empowerment. You kind of pursuing your goals, doing your thing, as opposed to doing
Mhm.
what others think you should be doing. Why was
Mhm.
this important enough to you to make a song about it?
Uh, oh, the meaning behind this song is there's a multiple meanings because I'm I'm a Chinese immigrant creative, and the brand of the manager of the brand private policy. and the director of the video were all Chinese immigrant creatives. So, and also, um, during the pandemic, there's a lot of attacks towards Asian community. Um, and we thought, oh, we want to make something to let people like hear us and see us like as a like community. So uh, three of us talk about it, and yeah, we thought, okay, yeah, we're gonna make a thing to like all the people see. Oh, we are creative, we are unique. Please see us and hear us.
Do you feel like people who are in your position do people have a hard time seeing you as like being creative?
Uh, I yeah, I think people always see some people they cannot see they can only see the the superficial level of like um, people like me because like you're female and you are like in the industry you're actress and you're a singer. Some people they just say, oh, actress singer, it's all about performing. So yeah, if you want to show others, no, I actually have the skill, I have the technique, I have the creativity to present myself.
And I imagine it's kind of hard for folks to kind of see past that. They're trying to see past, the surface to all the things that like you can do and like everyone can do really.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the most important. That's I want people to see like I'm creative.
Mhm.
Yeah. hmm
All right. Okay. I want to talk about the sound behind "I'm on It." It's such a cool blend of music, and your own particular and your like vocal style is so great. You are just like surgical with that. You are precise and quick and sure, and I can kind of feel the confidence that you have just coming out of the music. Um,
Yeah, thank you so much.
you're welcome. You're welcome. But I'm curious as to the sound. Let's kind of start there because I really want to like dissect the song here. Um, how did like the music come to be?
I mean, how did the music come to be?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. The music, uh, oh, act, singer, the writer,
Mhm.
and she's also a singer. Romy Dia, she's great, and her voice is phenomenal too. And when the first time I heard the demo, I thought, oh my god, this is great. I want to sing along with the song. I want to make a song like this. Yeah, I want to sing and I want to present it to people and my version of this song. So mm, we changed the lyrics and we recorded because the producer he's also great, Tanya, and I went to his studio and we recorded this song for 6 hours. 6 hours, yeah, because it's my second language. It's a little bit rap inside, like it's very fast. It's like I was doing a tongue twister like during the whole time. After that, I feel like I was dead because it's 6 hours and because singing, you gotta need a lot of energy and yeah, power, strength to sing. Yeah, but
Oh,
it all turns out great.
yeah. So 6 hours to make this like 3.5 minute song.
Yeah, right. Exactly. 6
Wow.
hours. Yeah.
Wow. So how did it
Yeah.
feel to have the song done when like everyone said, okay, no more changes, no more takes, we are good to go?
Yeah. Uh, it basically, Tanya said, "Okay, we got everything. Yeah, we're done." And I said, "Yes, we got it to be done because I'm dead." Yeah. And I was really hungry at that time. After 6 hours singing, I was like, I was starving.
I'll bet. I would be so wiped out.
Yeah, right. Mhm.
Oh my god. Yeah. All right. Now this song I'm on it. This was your debut in the States, right?
Yeah, it's my debut in the States.
Okay. What's been the
Yeah.
reception since the song came out?
Oh, this after the song came out, I think the first thing is among all my friends, they said, "Oh my God, I don't know you can do this," because all my classmates, my collections, my classmates, and they said, "Oh, I know you're a singer before in China, but we don't know you can do this." And they start sharing my music. They said, "Oh, this is my classmate." They're so proud of me. Yeah. And then, like the curators, the playlists, they add my music to their playlists. I feel, yeah, so happy. Like, oh, people actually like this song. Yeah.
Let's talk about lyrics then, because I want to ask
Mm.
first about, like you said, English is your second language, and definitely this was a challenge given the speed and the precision.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to sort of get this particular style of singing?
Oh, actually, when I'm back in China, I listen to a lot of English songs, and I like singing English songs. At that time, I don't have the idea about, oh, the accent. And when I got to America, I thought, oh, the accent, there's a lot of accent, different accents in the States. I started to realize, oh, I got to, because if you want to make a pop song, the accents, the way you pronounce the words is important because you want to have your own style because it's arts, and like every artist, they have their own style to pronounce the words, to present the lyrics. So uh, i i I actually pick up the certain words. Okay, uh, this n or this a, I got to pronounce in a certain way to make it my way, like people can memorize that. Oh, this is yaki.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You talk about the accents in this country. Yes, they're all over the place. Depending if you go east, west, north, south, the middle, you can actually cross like my state, Massachusetts, and probably find like four or five accents.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah. In my state, we're really famous for the Boston accent. Yeah, we all talk like this apparently.
Oh,
Which we don't,
yeah.
which we don't. But for some reason, that's kind of like the everyone thinks we
Uh-huh.
sound like that. But no, no, it's
Oh, yeah.
definitely not.
But I can understand that.
Well, I'm glad you can because I can't always understand it. Uh,
Mm.
Now, what would you say is the message behind this song?
Oh, the message behind the song. We have like multiple messages behind the song. First, we want to share all the female creators. Like, oh, we're women, we're female. We have the confidence. We have the power to present ourselves, to let our others know. Mm, yeah, to share all the female creatives on. And the second, because the director of the video and the Shakespeare, he's a LGBT, he belongs to LGBTQI community, and he's fantastic because he already, like, he's a great photographer. He shoot a lot of uh, mm, pictures, photos for mm, a lot of like word, like a lot of fashionable magazines in the world. Yeah. And yeah, so we want to share all the like LGBTQI community too. Mm, yeah, also the immigrants community, because before, I think, I don't know, maybe because I'm not familiar with the industry. I don't know many of the immigrants creatives in the music industry. So I think, oh, I got to work hard, like to, yeah, yeah, to cheer them on, to speak for them as well. Mhm.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. I think it's like really really important for us to accept them too, because they're part of
Yeah.
this country. This country was founded literally on immigrants. My family's not from here originally. They came over on one of the
Mhm.
ships, So
Oh.
we're all a
Uh-huh.
nation of immigrants, and I feel it's important to kind of accept
Yeah.
anyone who wants to be here to pursue their dreams. Yes, come on
Right.
in, have fun.
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah,
Because it's the beauty of this country. You come here, you make your dream come true.
yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Are you doing that? Are you making your dream come true?
I think I'm on the road. I'm on my way to there. I'm on my way to the success. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Let's talk music videos because I checked out the music video for I'm On It, and
Uh-huh.
this is so well done. I was watching and thinking, I feel like there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of messages
Uh-huh.
here, a lot of themes here. I kind of think there's like one part where you have like six arms. I thought, okay, maybe that's
Yeah.
kind of representing that she has so much going on. She's modeling, she's acting, she's singing.
Wow. Uh-huh. Wow, that's a great interpretation. That's great. Yeah. I love that. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, did you kind of plan out the choreography, or was this the director's kind of vision for?
The director has a certain like visual of the video. So it's basically because there are two directors, they were like planning that out. Like they told us, oh, we should do something like that because the lights is changing. It's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I loved the dancing too. The dancers were so cool.
Yeah. And all the dancers, all the artists inside, they're so cool because because the choreographer Slick, he's a bone cracking dancer. Yeah, he can do bone cracking, and he showed me that. I said, no, I will never do that. I can never do that. I'm gonna kill myself. It's going to be painful, so painful. Yeah. And so he adjusted the dance for me. But also, like, we have a lot of artists, dancers inside. They can do different, the freestyle and hip hop and jazz funk and voguing and sliding and popping and even though like ballet. Yeah. And one of my best friend, and she's a model, and she can dance. So she's even inside the video. It's like, oh, we have everything. Yeah, because
Hmm.
it made the dynamic turns out very great.
Yeah, it really did. It like the very there was this very powerful like energy coming out of the video. Like you said, all the different styles of dance, everyone doing their things. I'm watching that thinking
Yeah.
I can't do any of that.
You can. I teach you.
Mm, you know what? I'll take you up on that offer sometime. We'll see
Okay.
what we can do.
Yeah.
Um, how about yourself? Can you dance?
Yeah, I can dance because I was a dancer before. I
Really?
dance, yeah, I dance jazz funk. Yeah, I cannot do hip hop or bone cracking, but
That just
I
sounds
can do.
terrible. Why?
It yeah, it sounds painful.
It does.
Yeah,
It sounds terrible. It's like, hey, let's do this dance bone cracking. Like, no,
yeah,
no.
mhm. Yeah. You're gonna tear yourself apart. It's like,
Right.
yeah,
Mm. No, no, definitely not. Definitely not.
yeah, uh-huh.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So dancing, musician,
Mhm.
actress, and model.
Yeah.
That's a full plate. How do you kind of balance like all these things?
And for me, is the difficult part is the timing. You kind of think, oh, there's not enough time to do all the stuff. But it's kind of easy for me because I just pick up different personalities. Because acting is about a different personality. I mean, in a superficial way, but there's a lot of deep thing. It'll be another podcast thing to talk about it. But a model and singer and dancer and actress, they're all like different personalities. Because I have like certain way. Oh, okay. Right now I'm a singer, so this personality, and now an actress. Like you have different roles. You just like pull out different personalities. It's all about that. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's actually it's like switch energy.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
Like, so like your whole like emotional set has to kind of change. Like, modeling is
yeah,
one thing, acting is another, musician's another.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the acting because I'm really curious about this. So you've
Okay.
got your masters. Have you had the
Mhm.
chance to do any acting yet?
I have the chance to do a lot of short films because I just graduated, but I signed with the agency after uh, like graduation, so they represents me as a model and actress. So they got me some like uh, performing acting. How can I say that? Mm, they got me a lot of acting opportunities.
Oh, okay. What have been some
Yeah.
of the, what have been some of the projects that you've been part of?
Oh, it's very interesting. I want to talk about it because there's one specific role. She's a psychopath and a serial killer. I love that. I love the twist. Yeah, because it's fun. It's interesting to to play that kind of role. Yeah, because it's impossible. You can be a sociopath and serial killer in real life, right? Yeah,
It concerns me that that role is so easy for you.
it, it's easy for me. My instructor told me, he said, I'm wondering why you can pull up this kind of character so easy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm curious. I think that's because you're good, because the instructors, they're good. Yeah. So I have all the techniques. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. What else? Tell me about the other roles you've had to take on.
Uh, yeah, that serial killer is the most interesting role. And other role, uh, the other one, oh, that's interesting too. Because all the time I got to cover my face. I'm the villain. I'm the big boss behind all the yeah. I don't know why. After serial, everyone's asking me to like play things like that, like the twisted character, and I just and it's really fun during the shooting day, and I got to because the other actor he told me you can do anything to me like grab my hair and slap on my face. I said no, I cannot do that. I can only like yeah, but the shooting is really fun. I was like doing really real, and it turns out great. I was I was horrible. I was mean, like like slap on his face. After that, he said, "Oh, the scene is great. The performance is great." Yeah, but it's still like I think the director still editing it, so I cannot see the final version of the film.
I want to see this version. I want to see. I want to see like all these films. The thing is, I actually get it. I think I get it because you have a very like commanding presence. So I could see you
Mhm.
being like this, like just like evil, like crime boss or this like psychopathic murderer or something like that.
Yeah, I think because as an actor, you actress, you gotta have the ability, like the emotional flexibility to pull up any level of your emotion. So yeah, it's hard. It's like, oh, this is a crazy person. This is she's insane. She's crazy. Yeah.
Is that tough to be that kind of person for like a long period of time? Do you find yourself kind of like emotionally exhausted when they say, "Okay, your scene's done"?
It's really exhausted because I have my certain way to getting to tap into my emotion. But it's like one way is increase my heart beating. Yeah. So if your heart beating increase, it's like yeah. the physical is exhausting physically for sure, and you got to get there, like cry if you ask you to cry, or if you get there you got to cry, and if you get there you got to laugh, like because the emotion is just two like different levels. Yeah, you want to give the director the most great performance you have.
I think
So yeah.
crying would be the one thing I couldn't do. I think I could hit any other kind of emotion, but like crying on command, I feel like that's like an art. People who can really nail that just right off the bat, that's just like brilliant.
Yeah, and kids can do that.
Yeah, kids are good
Kids,
at that. Yeah, kids are really good at that.
yeah, they're really good at it.
But yeah, I like I
Yeah,
I think it would kind of take me a while to kind of think of something like really painful and let it kind of sit with me for a little bit, and then I could maybe get it out. But it's not like
yeah,
just like make it happen.
yeah. So we got to practice that, like tapping into our emotion often, just to have the flexibility.
Yeah. How about doing
hmm
something lighter, like doing like a comedy or doing like a romance movie? Do you think you could handle that just as well?
I think comedy is hard. It's all about the beats.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all about the beats. Yeah. So I did some comedy for sure. Uh, I think I don't know. I think maybe I'm good at it because I think people are watching it, like my friends watching it, and they love it. They say, "Oh, you're funny." So I think maybe I'm good at it. But it take a lot of time. You got to take a lot of time to practice it. Yeah, to drop the beat, stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, there's definitely like some actors and actresses that are great at like one thing, but then they try and do another thing.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, this does not work because they're too like
yeah,
someone like Will Ferrell. I mean, he's brilliant at
mhm,
comedy, absolutely brilliant. I could not see
yeah,
him in a horror movie. Just wouldn't sit with me.
right. Right. It's totally different. Like action movie, horror movie, comedy, and drama. They're
Yeah.
totally different. Yeah.
I think it's like
hmm
really rare to find someone like I would say maybe Natalie Portman, probably a good example of someone who can really cross
uh
genre. She's good at that.
Yeah. hmm I agree. And maybe Meryl Streep, and she
Yes.
can she can do everything, anything. Yeah.
I don't think Samuel L. Jackson could ever do a role where he was like not,
Uh,
the boss because he's Samuel L. Jackson. He's always the
yeah.
boss.
He's always the boss. Yeah.
I could definitely never see him doing say doing like a horror movie where he's like running scared. It's like, no, this is Samuel L. Jackson. Come on. He
Yeah.
slaps everyone down.
Yeah, right. He can be the villain behind in the horror movie, kill everyone,
Yes, yeah.
like, but still a boss.
Yeah, he's definitely done some villain roles. Like, yeah. He's really
Mhm.
good at
Right.
being like the bad guy.
Yeah, right.
Cool. Cool. So what do you think would be your perfect part? What do you think would be like the role made for Yaki?
Wow, the role. I like mm, Quentin Tarantino's movies. Yeah, I want to be in that, like any female part in his movie. I will like it. I will love it. Love doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Kill
Mhm.
Bill, love that one.
So, no.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. Great movie, great director. Yeah.
So, are you currently working on any more films?
No, not recently. Cause now is uh, I'm more like a singer character right now. Cause I just released the video and the song, and I'm making my new songs. So I'm more into this character right now.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Like someone can give me. Oh! I forgot. There's one. You know the Elisa Lam, the girl. Yeah, she was like she passed away in a hotel.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, and I was doing a character. It's her. It's a different kind of experience.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, and I think the movie will be out. maybe this May or June.
Okay. So so
Yeah,
so so you're portraying a character like her?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm playing. I was playing her.
Oh
I was
wow.
yeah in the movie. I was Elisa Lam,
Oh
but
wow.
it's
Jeez.
more, yeah. But it's more like mm, not during she's alive, more like after. Yeah.
Wow.
hmm
How
Like
was
the
that?
ghost.
How was that for you?
Well, that's it's hard to take that part because you got to think about, oh, I got to respect I respect her
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Whether I can present her, mm, whether this movie respect her enough. So after all that, I think, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take this part. And then we put on the makeup because she's more like a ghost in the movie. So yeah, it's just crazy,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
right?
Do you
Yeah.
think there's a genre that you couldn't do? Something that you just would be like pass on?
Before I think it's a horror movie because horror you gotta like scream, like yell all the time. It's exhausting. Yeah, and your emotion, because you your your emotion is going to be all the way here. Like, oh my god, you are in a shock all the time. So yeah, after it's like I think I got to figure it out. Oh, whether I'm going to be traumatized from that film. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Unless you were playing the like the
Villain.
demon. Yeah, you're the bad guy.
The
That you can
demon.
do.
Yeah.
That you're good
I can
at.
be, yeah, that's natural for me.
Again, this is kind of concerning for me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's play a bit of a game here. Who is the one actor or actress that you would love to work with?
Wow. Oh my God. Because I think there's a lot, but if I'm gonna pick up one, definitely uh, Mel Streep, because I've heard she has the techniques, the skills, and uh, her way to connect with the character is just unique
Just
and
legendary, really. She's a legend.
legendary. Legendary, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So I really want to learn from her.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent. All right. You talked earlier about some new music coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Tell us
Mhm.
all about that, please.
Oh, uh, yeah. I have two new singles on the way. Uh, the next one will be "I Might Do Me," and the third one will be "Daisies." The two of the songs, they're all like I think it's the same theme, the same idea. Like I'm on it. They're about to cheer uh, like female immigrants, creatives on, and all the stuff about that. Yeah. No, I'm really excited uh, to show the world. Oh, I have two new singles. Like, yeah, hear them, and I think you're gonna love it for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're
Mhm,
I would say you're still very early in your career. You're kind of just starting out. You dropped your debut single. You've
mhm,
been in some short films.
mm.
Do you have any, I guess, like nervousness about this? Like, that you're really still kind of just starting out?
No.
Good answer. I like that. The confidence. I love the confidence.
Thank you. Because I think persistent and consistent is really important for people in the industry.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
keep doing stuff. You got to keep doing stuff.
Right. Right.
But I think at the same time, it's also important that you have time for yourself. You don't just keep work, 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 because that's how you eventually burn out. Um, How do
Yeah.
you keep yourself from doing that though? How do you keep yourself from just working through the entire day?
Uh, you, it's like your life and work already like mixed together. There's not a specific line like between it. It's like, okay, my life is my work is my life.
Mhm.
So yeah, and basically you don't have time for your personal life
But you gotta though,
because
right?
you want, yeah, because you want to get into some certain point. Yeah, you want to make all the uh, arts, like, yeah,
and
the
you
songs.
and you
Yeah,
definitely seem to be doing all the arts.
yeah, definitely. I want to make arts.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
I'm curious as to the reason why you're so diversified as an artist. Like you said, you're modeling, you dance, you do music, you do acting. Was that always the plan to just have this wide like skill set?
I because it's all my love. It's I love all of them. Yeah, I'm passionate about all of the stuff. I want to be a model, actress, and singer, and I love dancing. So yeah, I want to like fill my life with all the things I love. So I just naturally doing that.
I like that. I like that. All right. Well, Yaki, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's been a great conversation. And folks, check her
Mhm.
Instagram. It's Yaki Valerie, YAQI Valerie. Check that one out. Some amazing content there. And folks, if you haven't heard it, check out I'm on it. It's on one of my recent playlists. You can also find, of course, her on Spotify and all the different streaming platforms. And Yaki, I'm really hoping that we can talk again down the road.
Yeah, thank you so much, Max. It's so nice to meet you.
All right.
Yeah.
This is your girl, Lady V, host of The V Line, and you're listening to Citywide Blackout.
Okay, everyone, that brings this episode to a close. Big thanks to Yaki for joining me, and definitely check out her music. I'm On It is such a cool song, and there is much more to come. You can follow the show on Facebook under Citywide Blackout, and Twitter and Instagram under Citywide Max. Get at me at citywidemax@yahoo.com, and check out the show wherever you find your podcasts. To close things out, here's I'm On It. As always, keep those ears open.
Tryna do it all and keep my balance, that's a lot. Tryna like expensive on a budget, that's a lot. Tryna be a lady when I'm grinding, that's a lot. That's my motivation. Tryna get my working while I work out, that's a lot. Tryna make some money, keep it moving, that's a lot. Tryna keep my head up in the chaos, that's a lot. It's determination. Just be patient with me. I'll be patient with you. Let's start rushing this thing. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time, yeah. I'm not tryna be your wife, yeah. Cause I'm already on my bullshit. I need you to understand it. I'm not sorry, I'm busy, I'm focused. You'll know this if you love me. Just trust me, I got this, I'm on it. Tryna be a goodie and a baddie, that's a lot. Tryna be a model, singer, actress, that's a lot. Tryna do my day job and be sexy, that's a lot. I need meditation. Just be patient with me. I'll be patient with you. Let's start rushing this thing. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time, yeah. I'm not tryna be your wife, yeah. Cause I'm already on my bullshit. I need you to understand it. I'm not sorry, I'm busy, I'm focused. You know this if you love me. Just trust me, I got this, I'm on it. Yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it. What's up at the time, yeah? I'm not tryna be your wife, yeah. Cause I'm already on my bullshit, yeah. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time.